Hi guys, in this video I'm going to show you how to perform source code review using Checkmarx. So first let me choose a open source code of PHP. Okay, so now I have downloaded the code. Now quickly let me launch the Checkmarx. So click on Checkmarx portal, it's going to give that. Let me open that in incognito window for my convenience. Okay, so let me quickly log in. So this is how the UI look like. So dashboard, you have all the things like you can see the project state, whether it's on progress or hold or failed, and you can also filter with the fail scans, risk analysis, risk and data analysis, etc. And in the project scans, you can see create project scans, queues, projects, all scans, etc. Okay, so let's perform a basic scan using Checkmarx. So now once you log in, go to the projects and scan, click on create new project. So let me enter project name as some PHP scan test, and you can also just check the default Checkmarx default. Otherwise you can also check for Android or it's Apple or Checkmarx Express default or high or medium if you want to configure as per the OS standards, or you want to scan only up to SANS OS top 10 and SANS 25, only XKSS and XQLA, you can do that as well. Okay, in my case I just kept it as default and click on next and go to the local. So from here you can select the downloaded file. So click on select and copy the zip file. Guys, you need to only upload the zip files. Okay, you can't upload the folder here. Click on upload. Okay, otherwise you can also use source control. Okay, so in the source control you can also give the repository URL, and you can also give the port number, and you can also have the username and password if it is a closed one. Okay, so in my case I'm going to use the local one and click on finish to launch the scan. Okay, you can directly click on finish, but in my case I'm also show you the next options like schedule the scan. So you can schedule scan whenever you need. Okay, and advanced actions like once the print scan has been done, so like it's going to send us the notifications, okay, etc. So if the scan is failed, it's going to send a notification for the emails which we mentioned here. And okay, so let me click on next, and you can also add custom fields. I'm not going to do that now. And data retention, so in this case it's going to delete the scans. So if I give 5, so if you perform the 6th scan, it's going to delete the first scan. Okay, it's only allow the 5 scans to stay. In my case I'm not going to do anything. I'm going to leave it as it is and click on finish. Okay, so now we have started the scan, so let's wait. So it's going to pull that and deploy it. So the status has been queued now, so let's wait. Let's wait. So now the scan has been started. So you can check the progress, right? So working 0 and overall progress. So you can also see the LOC lines of code. So the zip file consists of 2897 lines of code. So let's wait. So let me pause this video. So now the scan has been finished. Okay, you can also check all the scans, and you can check the issue details here. Otherwise you can also go to the dashboard and click on project check. You can also check from here. Okay, so let me open this. So it's going to open. So it's going to show us the vulnerabilities. See, if you see here, there are totally 3 vulnerabilities with multiple instances. Let me start with low vulnerability. So let me go to this, and it is showing that like protected don't flash equals to, so current password confirmation. So it's not a vulnerability, so I'm going to mark it as false positive, so not exploitable. So now go to the second instance and let's check, and it's obviously the same. So let me select that, and select as not exploitable. Okay, my bad. So let me select as not exploitable. Okay, so go to the next one. The third one is the same. What is the fourth one? So let me go to the fourth instance. So defaults equals to god equals to web and passwords equals to users. Might be, it's not a vulnerability, but there could be a possibility. So in my case, I'm going to leave it as it is, as a vulnerability. So I will just take the confirmation from the team who have developed this. Okay, so in the meantime, let me close this 1 to 3 as not exploitable. So let me go to the HSTS header. That's nothing here. I'm going to mark it as false positive here. Okay, propose not exploitable. And you can also add comments, or otherwise I want to reduce the severity and consider it as a vulnerability, then in this case I'm going to reduce it as informative severity. Okay, let's go to the path traversal. So now let's check whether it's vulnerable or not. So in this case, so I have a doubt about it. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on this question mark. So it's going to give us the additional details for us. So what is meant by path traversal, what is the risk of it, and cause, what is the remediation we need to do, and as well as the code suggestions. Okay, so it's going to give us the code suggestions as well. So if you're still confused, you can use this code, and you can also perform Google search. We have Google as our best friend, and we also have Stack Overflow, which can answer most of our questions. Okay, so once you verify it whether it's false positive or not, so we need to generate a report. So for that, you need to click on this icon, and it's going to generate a report. So let me click on generate a report. Yep, it's going to take time, so let's wait. Yep, the report has been generated successfully. Just in case if the scan has been failed, you can click on the download the logs why the scan has been failed. Okay, so let me open the report for you, Checkmarx report, and here's the report. So this is how the UI look like. Okay, let's jump into the vulnerabilities. So it's going to give each and everything, which parameter is vulnerable, which line of code is vulnerable. Okay, let's see that. So if you go into the path traversal vulnerability, you can see this, right? It consists of code snippet. So you can share with this the development team, or otherwise you can also share the Checkmarx report with the development team. Okay guys, thank you so much.